Good morning. It is about 8:40. We are headed to Magic Kingdom today, but having a little bit of breakfast first. This is an Aaron McKenna toasty tea cake is what it's called. It's kind of like a cinnamon raisin streusel kind of tea cake. It's really good. We're discussing snacks that we want to have today. I think the guys are in for some spring rolls. We are running a little bit later than we were planning on, but our first Fast Pass still isn't for like a little over an hour. So we are about to leave and head to Magic Kingdom.
Go down in it. If someone had been standing there, they're like...
Feels like at the Madame Tussauds place.
We are here. We just got off of our bus. We're really excited. Our first Fast Pass is for Big Thunder Mountain. So we're going to go through our bag check and head there. Then afterwards we've got Splash Mountain. A little nervous. And then after Splash, we have a Seven Dwarfs Mine Train Fast Pass for $140. But it's supposed to start raining around 2. So we're hoping that that holds off so that we can still ride Seven Dwarfs and not get rained out. But that's the plan for the day. Headed to Big Thunder. Super excited. We all kind of cry when we see the castle, so tears will be coming soon. It's about to be our first look. Oh, there it is. We're here. Oh, the horses make me so emotional. Look at his brain. It's just nothing like magic. Nothing like magic. Headed to Pirates. Cheese! Before riding Big Thunder, we got some pictures in front of the castle with our photo pass because Mom and Dad are annual pass holders. So the memory maker thing is just kind of included in that. So we're just like going ham on getting the photo pass pictures. Also, it is a really light day here so far. Like the crowds are pretty thin. Not just empty, but not crowded at all. So that's really nice. We're hoping it stays that way. And it's pretty breezy. So that's really nice too. Jonathan says he hopes that this weather stays all week.
That was like less than 10. Oh yeah, less than 10.
Yeah! We got that back roll pirate light. Yo ho, yo ho. We requested the bag. Pretty close to the bag. Just got off of Splash Mountain. Hair is soaked on the left side. Jonathan took a little clip of us on Snapchat right after we come down the big drop, so I'm gonna put that in here.
We made it.
Yeah, we did it!
Little wet.
Look at
A lot of sap.
drenched.
I'm alright.
Soaking hair.
Wet.
So yeah, we are pretty wet, but that was super fun. I, of course, was terrified on the big drop, but still had a blast. Love it. We were quoting scripture down that drop. We sure were. Yes, and I was screaming bloody murder, but it was a good time. Got our lunch at Columbia Harbor House. Mom and I got the gluten-free chicken nuggets and fries, and this is my favorite, honey mustard and Disney. The chicken nuggets are only here at Columbia Harbor House and at Pinocchio Village House, and in other Disney locations the gluten-free chicken are in strip form. Mom prefers the strips, I prefer the nuggets. It's really thick breading and I love that. So this is really good. It's just nice to be able to get chicken nuggets somewhere like a normal person. So yes, and this lemonade slushie is really good. It's on the dining plan. You can get it as your drink if you're on the dining plan, and we give it a thumbs up. We got these fast passes because a cast member saw mine and Abby's graduation buttons. Yay! So we get to use them. They expire on June 30th. So our whole trip, we could use one of these fast passes on anything. So exciting.
This one features what?
Great moments in history, but only the American parts. But just the American parts.
So it is about 1:45. We are in line for The Little Mermaid. It's only a 10-minute wait, so we decided to do it before we hit up our Seven Dwarfs Fast Pass. We are getting really hot, so the plan is this and Seven Dwarfs and Winnie the Pooh, and then back to the resort for a little bit before dinner. It's still like relatively low crowds, which is super nice. Most of the rides aren't very high weights, but then like a select few are super high. So Seven Dwarfs is really high, Haunted Mansion's really high, Splash Mountain's really high. But beyond those, like most of them are pretty reasonable weights, like 20-30 minutes. So that's really exciting. So yep, we are gonna do Little Mermaid. Dad got this Mouseketeer cupcake. We got drinks. I just got water because I'm so full from that Dole Whip. Look at this awesome cupcake. Showing this cupcake. Yum.
You want a smooch?
No, I do not.
It's black icing.
I had blackberry toast. He did.
So outside of Tony's are Lady and the Tramp's footprints. Sometimes it's hard to see because of the strollers being parked here, but we wanted to come check them out. They're so cute. It's right outside of Tony's Town Square restaurant. Took a rest in the room. Abby and I napped. The boys watched a movie.
All right.
And then we got ready for dinner. We are driving our own van tonight to the Grand Floridian Cafe, and then once we finish dinner, we're going to monorail to the Magic Kingdom so that we don't have to deal with the TTC. And then we have the Happily Ever After fireworks dessert party. So we're all super pumped up to have the dessert party. We brought our refillable mugs so that on the way back to the room, we can fill it up at the lobby. We are here at the Grand. Super pretty. We've been here before, but we've never stayed here, and I have never eaten here, and Dawson has never eaten. Well, we've eaten at 1900 Park Fair, but we've never eaten at the cafe where we are eating tonight. And it's been a really long time since I've been inside the Grand, so I'm really excited to see it in all of its glory, and of course where Uncle Jesse sang to Aunt Becky on Full House.
Best episode ever.
We're about to walk in the lobby. Thoughts?
It's beautiful.
got our drinks and bread. Mom and I have had 2 different bowls of gluten-free bread. They're so good and warm, and they taste like real bread. It is amazing, and it comes with this honey butter, which is really good. We gave it a little dash of salt, and that just really sent it over the edge for us. We all got our drinks. Dad got Mai Tai. Mom and Abby got the pina colada. Jonathan got a left-hand stout. Dawson got a watermelon lemonade, and I got a non-alcoholic raspberry mojito, and it is really good. I love mojitos, and raspberry is my favorite fruit, so this was a good choice. Abby's crying because
The waiter asked you if you wanted more water, and Dawson answered, yes, please. And I said he wasn't talking to you. He was talking to Scott, and he goes, oh, it's okay, I was talking to both of them. And Abby was like, that was so mean, and then it spiraled into this. I was like, so I asked Dawson for his forgiveness. He didn't even know.
I was face down in the waffle.
just finished dinner. We decided not to get dessert here, which we've never done before, but we wanted to be still like hungry for the party desserts, so we waited on getting any kind of dessert for that. We're now waiting for the monorail, which is just now coming. It is the pink one. Love that salmon pink monorail. It might be my favorite. So we're about to board the monorail and go over to the Magic Kingdom for the dessert party. We are at the Happily Ever After dessert party. It is pouring rain, but we have just gotten here, got our table reserved. The chef came over to speak to me and Mom about our gluten allergy, and they're going to give us a plate from the back. I'm just going to take you through and show you kind of what's set up here so you know what to expect if you're interested in this party. Okay, so they sit you down and then you are able to come get whatever kind of drinks you like. So they've got sparkling apple cider, and then over here we've got a hot drink station of teas, hot water to make your tea, hot chocolate, coffee, and decaf coffee. And then you've got cold brew coffee, milk, hog juice, lemonades, and water. So that is all that we have done right now. And then there's the buffet for the food. We are not going to go through, Mom and I, because we have the chef getting stuff from the back. But they'll be going through to get stuff. Okay, so for a gluten allergy at Happily Ever After, we spoke to a chef who brought us out a separate plate so that we didn't worry about cross-contamination at the buffet. So we've got some kind of pineapple delight here. I'm not quite sure what it is yet, but after I taste it, I'll let you know. Some kind of little tea cake, not quite sure. Some chocolate cupcakes, chocolate chip cookie, and some gummies. And then fruit and cheese from the buffet is safe for us, so we went and got some strawberries, sparkling apple cider. Mom, what is this pineapple delight?
Pineapple.
Is it like mousse?
It's like a mousse. It's delicious.
Okay,
It's so good.
I'll taste this and let you all know what kind of flavor that is. Okay, so these flavors of cupcakes are strawberry, mint, there's a coffee, and then maybe a chocolate. I'm not exactly sure.
I'm not sure.
Peanut butter or chocolate, I'll have to taste it and let you know. I'm gonna try this little cake and see what flavor it is.
She said only 2 times the
That is like a lemon cake. It's really good. Oh, it's very moist and dense. That is delicious. And then this little sauce up here. Let's see. It tastes kind of like a blueberry icing, blueberry glaze maybe. That is really good. Reminds me of like a lemon poppy seed bread. It is coming a torrential downpour out there in the Magic Kingdom, but we're here at our dessert party, so we wouldn't know because we're just here like. We're in our ponchos. What? Cheese. Okay, we are here at the Hubgrass. This is our view. I'm not going to record the show just because I want to be able to enjoy it, and it's raining, so I know that my camera won't have just the absolute best picture to begin with. But I wanted you all to be able to see what your view looks like from the Hubgrass. We had kind of some trouble seeing vlogs that would show that with the dessert party. So the Hubgrass is blocked off. It is not super crowded at all. It's very spacious. We've got room to stand and move. We're all in our ponchos. But this is the view of the castle here.
Now, the Bloom's University was the most rare and beautiful of all. And so our journey comes to an end, but yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go, let your dreams guide you. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
The battles, the stories, the losses and all the glory will change by the way we live every day. Just look up and read.